from the Sheraton in Frankfurt, Germany at the Frankfurt airport. So I just completed dinner at this place called the Eatery. Let me flip it here. Oops, it's down there. And I figure, why not take you guys on a little tour of the Sheraton at Frankfurt? Now let's see here. They have models. This is the whole complex. This is a model of the complex. That's what they want it to look like. So technically, my room would be like here on the 8th floor. So yes, Frankfurt Airport, AA Ron. They recognized my titanium status, and they gave me a club access room. So I figure, let's go check it out. So taking you through the lobby now. Matter of fact, that's the business center. And as you can see, we're coming up on the Sheraton Club. So Luke in the house, man. I'm trying to be like you, Luke. I'm trying to hit like some of these great destinations for European travel. Hello.
Hello.
Heading to the club?
You have a club access or?
Yes.
Then you can go directly to the.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. So this trip has been absolutely amazing. This trip has been great.
If I could get
Yeah. I don't even know what to say, but anybody who doubts the power of credit card points and miles can't say, let me do that. Yeah. Can't say anything to me. Abdullahi, what's up? This is the Sheraton Lounge. I figured I would come here late. It's open 24 hours, so you can come here at any time. As you can see, they're currently doing work on the airport. So literally, that's the airport right there. So when we are ready to leave, we don't have to get wet, no rain, no elements, no nothing. So this is the lounge. Has sitting areas. This is the whole bar type area. Right now they're packing stuff up, but like I said, this place is open 24 hours. Man, the Aspire card treated me great when I was out in Lake Como. Here we're at the Sheraton where they recognized my titanium status. So that was awesome. Just wanted to take a quick break because actually when we landed, I got back to work and taking a little eating break, and I got to go back and get some more stuff done when I go up to the room. But I know when I take you guys into the elevator, I'm going to lose you. So just figured I'd bring you and give you a vantage of the club lounge at the Sheraton. Now, lounges they're kind of like phasing out in the US. But I tell you what, these ones in Europe are amazing. I heard that about the VentureX business as well. I am not getting it. Capital One, we have a very tenuous relationship. I will not be getting it because their spend requirements for their business card were, at least last time I checked, was kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, that'll be outside of my price range. But this hotel's pretty nice. And little did I know, like, there's actually a walkway. We didn't know because we took Lufthansa from Rome and we got here. And that flight was great. The in-flight meal was great. My wife loved it. They had like it was like seared chicken with parmesan and like a vegetable medley, and we had a couple of adult beverages, and we were able to look at the Alps as we flew over them into Germany. 100K spend in 6 months? Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be for me. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm out for that. As far as there's actually something I really want to talk to you guys about, and I'm happy I got Luke in here. And it just hit me. As you can see, I've been going live, and I do a lot of non-linear credit card stuff. Like, I can talk to you about credit cards, but I kind of want to talk to you about the experiences that the credit cards bring, because I have a lot of experience using credit. But one thing that I've noticed that a lot of people talk about, but no one has really put it out there, this is going to be the first challenge from Chad's Money Minutes. I've started cataloging it, and I want to see at the end of the year, for all my people who are travel people or team travel, or however you want to say it. I like convertible currency. I like to use convertible currency to travel on the cheap. So, my challenge to other creators, my challenge to other credit card enthusiasts, credit card optimizers, I want to know for this year, let's see who burns the most points on travel. Let's see who gets the most cash value on plane tickets. So now you may think to yourself, oh, well, then people will just cherry pick in order to win. Yeah, good. And I hope they do. But just to make it a little spicier, okay, let them cherry pick to see who can get the best value. And then also, who burns the most points. Because I'm from the school of earn them and burn them. I do not hoard points unless they are for a meaningful, and I mean meaningful, trip. So that is my challenge to my fellow creators who claim to be team travel. And that means and don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean that, oh, well, you have to do all aspirational stuff. No, you don't. Because as a matter of fact, I already have a trip scheduled for next month for me and the wife that I did on points. We're flying to and from Vegas for $22 in first class for thanks to British Avios. But I think this will be fun. Give it some time to manifest. You have people like Spencer traveling all over interviewing people. You have Luke, who could be at any corner of the globe. You never know, anywhere from South America to England. Next thing you know, we're gonna see him and Carlos in Antarctica, fishing. Darius Jamal in the house. Oh, by the way, if you guys do me a favor, check out Darius Jamal's do me a favor, check out Darius Jamal's channel. I have been subscribed to it for a while. It's got some great stuff there. Got good thumbnails too. So by all means, do yourself a favor and go by and check him out. Cesar Joel. Yo, Cesar, I might be in Puerto Rico quicker than I thought, because I kind of ran it by the wife and she's a little interested in going. So just putting that bug in your ear, we may come there and slide through a Hilton resort, and I'm gonna hit you up. So, but yeah, going beyond that, my challenge, I want to see my team travel people. I've had so much fun cataloging and documenting these adventures on points. I want to see. Let's put your points where your mouth are. Put your money where your mouth. No, put your points where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, and even those meaningful, redemptions. I want to see over 2024. What can you do? What can we really do if we really claim to be team travel? Are you just doing one trip? Are you doing continuous domestic trips? Are you mixing domestics and international trips? It's definitely something to think about here. But let's see what you got going on. So keep track of your cash values and keep track of your points balances. I think around Christmas this year, it would be great to see who has done what and what exactly has happened. So yeah, so that's my challenge. Let's see, pound for pound, let's do it. What else is there? I have a million fulfilling pictures from Rome, from Venice, from Como. This trip has just been over the top. The wife loves it. And I am also letting you know 2025, I can't do any more cold because this place is freezing. So we're going to do something more warm. And we're going to see something that begins with a P and ends with an pyramid next year. So 2025 is going to be Africa and the Middle East. So I'm looking forward to that. I've actually already started scouting redemptions for that. We'll see how it all shakes loose. But yeah, I'm looking forward to staying at the Mena House in Cairo. It's a beautiful hotel, Marriott property with pyramids in the backyard, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's see what we got here in the chat. So now remember, you see your other creators, because a lot of them don't really pop into here, but you see your other creators, let them know, hey, what do you got going on for this year? So, yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So let me look through the chat. Sorry if I ignore the chat. Won't be burning. Okay, Abdullahi World says he has his money on Luke's points and miles. That dude, he is a tough act to follow, man. Luke, wow, he is a tough act to follow as far as traveling goes, because you never know. You know, he's a beast. That's what I'm trying to catch up to. So we'll see what'll happen at the end of the year, because a lot of times people catalog it anyway, so we can just add them up and see what's up, especially since we have video evidence of who's going where, and we all know that if anybody makes, takes great advantage of these points, it's going to be Luke's points and miles. But you never know, you might have a dark horse come up. You know what I'm saying? Because other people travel too. They might be a little low key with it, but hopefully they get the challenge and they will come out swinging and show us what they can do as far as redemptions go. So let's see here. Lindsrod says just meet him in Canada, in Antarctica. You know what? The funny thing is I've seen people go there. I don't know how they do it. I'm sure they probably pay, but there are settlements there where you can actually go to Antarctica, but it ain't for me. So let's see here. Yes, Cesar, I'll let you know. I hit PR. But the flight was only one way pay cash yellow. Okay. Spain, New Orleans, Utah, Florida, and Canada. That's what's up. Glory to Lord Rama. All right. Okay, so I guess that's a thing. Darius Jamal, Caesar, nice. Utah is on my list. Been wanting to go and do some hiking. Darius Jamal, if you go to Utah and you go to Salt Lake City, hike Donut Falls. You won't be sorry. I hiked it. I thought it was great. Ron says JW Marriott, Masai Mara in Kenya, a newish property. Yeah, I want to go to, I was talking to Nubia Rising, and he went to, he said to fly into Nairobi. So, we may do Africa. We may do Africa, but Northern Africa, and then save Eastern Africa for another time. Safari Lodge. Do you know facts about Hindu religion? Not especially. I studied the Hindu religion a little bit in college, but not anything super crazy. So, but that's about it, man. This is just a quick live. Just want to show you guys again. This is the view from the lounge. They said this is 24. This is 24 hours, right?
24 hours.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, just wanted to say what's up to you guys. Give you guys a tour of the Sheraton Club Lounge at the Sheraton Frankfurt International Airport Hotel. It's been a great hotel. And just so you know, here's some pro tips. Okay, listen to your Godfather. I'm gonna give you some pro tips about traveling in Europe, and this is actually going to go in line with people who are like me who have food allergies. is that in Italy and Germany, and I'm sure there are other countries, they actually have legends on all of the menus where they will let you know potential allergens that are in each and every dish. And that has been extremely helpful for me because I have a very, very, very strong shellfish allergy and a strong allergic reaction to tree nuts. So that's something that you want to know. Also, when you travel and when you eat, if that is included, if that and a service charge is included, you do not have to tip. Now, sometimes less than scrupulous people will, seeing that you're American, try to bait you into tipping anyway, even though they are receiving a full salary. So look at the bottom of the ticket for VAT, see if the VAT is included. If that is the case, then money is already set aside and it has already been priced in for their check. Now, in Italy, they will actually have service exclusions, and if that is on the check, then yes, you ought to tip. You really should, because they are not receiving anything else beyond their salary. So Luke says he has 1.2 million Hilton points and reservations so far. I believe it, man. Hilton, Hilton's really stretching his legs for me since I have the Aspire and the Surpass. I can totally see it, but the points are just crazy devalued. That's why I wanted to keep it the flights, because I think the flights are still more equal amongst people. And I just, I mean, as far as hotels go, like there are sometimes if you go in the wrong season, 1.2 million points might get you. It's not really going to get you much, depending on how crazy they go with the dynamic pricing. Shellfish, yeah, man, it's bad. The reactions are bad, but like now that we're here, there's normally like they have all the allergens, eggs, celery, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, mollusks, shellfish, sulfites, like all sorts of allergens. And they have a legend. You just look at it and whatever it says your food might have, just, oh, gluten, another thing. They definitely, yeah, yeah, they take care of you. So let's see here. 1.2 million. But remember, airlines I normally travel with three, so that's a lot of points. Well, that's what I'm saying, Luke. You travel with three people, that's a lot of points. Hey, man, you're burning the points. You're gonna take home the trophy. If that's the case, people might want to step their game up, because I know some points hurt hoarders out there, and I'm trying to pull them out of the weeds. And on top of that, man, like people like JP, I watched a video on him, beginner, giving a beginner guide on how to redeem points. Like, look, these points are not getting any more valuable as time goes on. So, you got people out there in the game, and JP just popped up in Korea. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hit him up from Europe thinking he's in the States. He's in Korea, so I'm all the way on the other side of the globe trying to contact this guy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just think about that. Let's see here. One Way Travel says, I never got the attitude that the restaurants in Italy wanted a tip or asked for one. Like I said, it all depends on what is on the check. If I don't remember the Italian words for it, but there is a phrase on there that signifies that the service charge is not included. They call it a service charge. They don't call it a tip. If you see a service charge, it's normally about 10%, and that will go straight to the server. That is included in the price of your bill. You'll go to restaurants, and if they have a lower price, then normally they'll have that exclusion on the bill, and then you can leave euros as a tip. I literally just learned that. Says Joel says, same 1 cent per point on Hilton points and point on the low end. Hey man, I get it. You and Luke, you guys definitely have Hilton on lock. I'm still trying to lean into them because for a while I was a Marriott loyalist. Then I tried to dip my foot in the Hyatt pool, only to find out that if you don't have Globalist, it's not really worth anything. I've been a Hilton Diamond member for a while, and I'm back into it for the Hilton cards. So I'm going to start looking at some stuff on that in order to start really staying at their high-end properties. Because I watched a video with Anthony and Sean Lane, and he's right. I like Hilton higher-end properties, but pound for pound, they have nothing on Marriott, and Hyatt really has something to work with here. But I want to stay in higher end properties and look for the best deals for that. So that's what I'll be looking for as far as that's concerned. But everybody, Luke travels with 3. So you better be spending your points and redeeming and getting right if you want to catch him. Because remember, domestic trips, aspirational trips, the whole point of the matter is that you are supposed to be getting value from these points. Sometimes you will not get the value that you think you ought to. It's literally akin to real money. Like US dollars are fiat currencies just like points are. There's nothing backing them except a wink, a handshake, and the fact that whoever's issuing them won't go out of business. So yes, there are times you go out and I know we've all been there, especially those of us with kids. You go out and you realize, damn, I spent $100 and you have nothing to show for it. You might have got some gas, something, you're kind of hungry, and all you know is you're $100 lighter. It's the same thing with points. You're not always gonna get those stratospheric sky high redemptions, but can the value be such that it gets you something that you didn't have to expend cash out of pocket that you could have otherwise used elsewhere? That's just something to think about. And that's all I want to, I just want you guys to just think about that. So Sister Joelle says, being single helps JP. Yeah, he's a solo traveler. He can just get up and go. Sendo said, when I tip in Italy, they would always try to deny it. Yeah, that's probably because they have the service charge, and they might have people who go and, because remember, tourism is huge. And if you're trying to do something janky and you're messing with the tourism, they could possibly get in trouble, especially if it's not a service not included restaurant. And that's right. Luke says, Luke's points and Miles says service make a real wage. Fanta, hey, what's up, Fanta? Long time no see. Caesar says, I find it extremely hard to get good value with Marriott. You know, what I've found with Marriott, and I actually tend to get pretty good value, is that I don't depend on the points per se, even more than 50%. I let my status carry me through and do my points redemptions, and then I look for the upgrades. As a matter of fact, on this trip, this is hotel number 5. I've been upgraded 4 out of 5 hotels. We have one more Marriott property to stay at, and then I'll let you guys know what happens there. But I've been upgraded 4 out of 5 because I didn't get a club access room. They upgraded me to a high floor club access room that I didn't pay for before. So this ended up costing me a couple of thousand points and some euros for taxes. So put that on the Bonvoy business, and I'm just racking up these points as I go. But yeah, Sister, what I tend to rely more so on my status to get the upgrade going forward. With my titanium status, I get benefits, and then the sweet spot's the platinum. So you can normally get your sweet night upgrades or whatever they're changing it to. And you can use those upgrades to further bolster the value of the points that you're using. Sometimes it's hard to find good deals on a hotel if you fly direct. Yeah, that is true. So, like, to be honest with you, throughout this year in France, it's probably going to be pretty rough since they have the Olympics and they're already going to have increased traffic there. So, if you want to go to Paris, like, it may be just kind of terrible. Cesar says, I will hit choice hard this year. I've been seeing some good redemption value Uncle Luke has provided Great tip. Yeah, Choice is good, man. If you go to a Cambria, first Cambria I stayed at was in East Orange, New Jersey. I went there on a job and I'm like, this is a Choice hotel. That thing was nice. So if you get a good Cambria, it's a great quality hotel by all means. And then also out here in Europe, the brands that we kind of like, turn our nose up at, like Best Western, Choice, like these things, they're hidden out here. You know what I mean? Even the Holiday Inns are nice out here. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something you might want to look at. MR says, I just joined. Where in the world is chat at now? Well, I am in Frankfurt, Germany, sir. Fanta says, I've never asked for an upgrade. And Sledge mentioned that he always asks for upgrade, but I've always been too embarrassed. I need to get over and ask. Absolutely. You need to, because here's the thing. There's space available. So now when there's space available, that means they still have discretion on whether to upgrade you or not. I don't care what the paper says. They may have the space available, but if you show no interest and I do, I'm gonna get the upgrade over you. It just that's all there is to it. You know what I mean? And there are ways to ask about it, like, hey, oh, excuse me, does that include the upgrade from my original booking? Or, in some cases they will do that. I've found that normally Marriott's, every person who's talked to me from Marriott said it's my pleasure to give you an upgrade because, it makes the interaction go smoother because right after that they ask you for your credit card and then you're good to go. So, yeah, you definitely want to get over that. Make sure you put that bug in their ear because remember, that's the whole point of status. The whole point of status is that you're better than the people behind you who just didn't have time to sign the stupid little paper. You know what I'm saying? And then don't let Sledge hear you say you better ask for an upgrade every time. Have 13 birthdays in a year. Have 47 wedding anniversaries in June. I don't care, but get those upgrades. Oh, call me Lonnie in the house, says Frankfurt Airport. I'll fly through there for the first time this month. Well, let me let you in on something, Lonnie. This airport is nice. They have a Lucid in the middle. They have all these cars in the middle, a lot of duty-free shops. This is Lufthansa Central. I am currently on my Star Alliance kick, and the business class. Now, international business class within Europe is set up so like you'll have one seat here, you'll have a seat in the middle, and then somebody will sit there. So that's how they do it in order to give you the space for business class. And of course they provide alcohol and drinks and food, but that's how it is. So like you'll fly on an A220 or something much smaller than that. But I found that the Star Alliance experience far outpaced my Air France experience. No shade to Air France. It was kind of cramped. It wasn't really comfortable. And but still, my wife and I had our business class. So I would say do Star Alliance. But if you're coming through here, Lonnie, you're gonna like it. This is Lufthansa Central. Another thing is that the Senator's Lounge, which I was trying to go to for this trip, is actually closed. They are renovating it, so I will have to go to the regular Lufthansa Business Lounge. I do not have a first class ticket, so I will not be granted access to the first class lounge, and I do not have Star Alliance Gold anymore because that status match is done. So tomorrow you guys will get to see the Lufthansa Business Lounge. Let's see here. One Way Travel says, doing a timeshare presentation for Choice Hotels, 50,000 points, $150 gift card for $250. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the way to do it, One Way. Mike. Ron says the worst I can say is no. Absolutely. Call me Lonnie's in the house. Got you there. 47 wedding anniversary. Yo, I'm telling you, what do they know? What do they know? And here's another pro tip. Listen to your godfather. If you're going somewhere, you're going one time, why not click doctor? I've been Dr. Chad. They treat doctors better. Just pray to God no one gets sick, but they treat doctors better. Click doctor. There's no law against it. doctor. So, yeah, no, that's not that. Yeah, man. Click doctor. Or because a lot of times they have a bunch of honorifics. Some of the hotels, depending on where you go, they'll have doctor, honorable, baron, all sorts of stuff. You could be a chief, a policeman, a construction worker. You can go village people on them, but you do what you got to do to get your upgrades because that's the game that we play. And we play at a very high level here because we don't leave anything on the table. Not that table, not that table, not that table. We leave nothing on the table here where Chad's Money Minutes is concerned. Trying to tell you, there's nothing against it. You check in, you do doctor, and I tell you what, on the reservation, they tend to look at you a little different, especially places in America. You going somewhere, why not just put, hey, I'm Dr. Seuss. Who cares? You know what I mean? Because then, hey, they don't check your credentials when you go there. So that's a smart way to do it. There you go, Lord Caesar. Actually, Lord is an honorific that's used for booking plane tickets as well. Absolutely. So yeah, man, do it. I will expand any trick that I can to get ahead because what I've learned in this points and miles game is that traveling alongside people who pay cash, they will pay any bit of money that they can to separate themselves from those who can't. So if they are willing to pay for every amenity and I can leverage my points for every amenity, it would be stupid for me not to do so. So that's how come I'm speaking the way I am because it's like it's yours to lose. You know what I mean? It is yours to lose. And especially if you call yourself team travel, if you are converting these points, this takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. You know what I mean? So shout out to JP, shout out to Luke, shout out to Cesar Joel, shout out to Call Me Lonnie, shout out to a lot of the other creators who have outlined this and they take hours and hours to make videos to show you guys exactly how it's done to those who do not create, to those who are still learning. And you know what I mean? That's why I'm inspired and I'm happy to see like this whole community coming together and that's what it's about, man. Getting this, getting everything. Big Gritter says, still in Rome? No, I'm in Frankfurt. I'm going to be heading out tomorrow morning. But we came here. We had a nice dinner. It was really expensive. It was really expensive. But it was still good. The wife headed upstairs. She's kind of tired. She wants to freshen up. And I'm going to do so. I got to finish working. He's in Germany. I did not see that coming. Hey, MR, keep it alive, man. You just we can always depend on that one for you. So but yeah, Lonnie, you're gonna like the Frankfurt airport. It is very well laid out and it's extremely spacious. You'll probably end up if you're passing through to another destination. Most chances, I think you're gonna be in Terminal One. And as you walk through the terminal, you'll see the Lufthansa Business Lounge, but business and first class lounge. But I think they have multiple business lounges, and I think there's one in Terminal Two, as well. But yeah, man. I don't know what airline you're flying. I would assume it's a Star Alliance carrier since you're a big United fan. Also, another thing, if any of you, another pro tip, listen to your Godfather. Another pro tip, if you are coming through Europe, if you are coming through Frankfurt, if you are going to be a part flying Lufthansa, even if you book it through Air Canada, because that's how I book these. I book through Air Canada, I put my United number on it because I have United Silver because of my titanium elite status with Marriott, but I also registered for the Lufthansa, was it miles and, not miles and smiles, it's something, but I registered that so that way, They want to be able to communicate with you, and in order to send you emails, they give you 500 free points. So I got 500 free Lufthansa points already in my account. So make sure you do that, because if you book through that, you can actually look at all your flight references through the Lufthansa app. Lonnie says United connect through Frankfurt on Lufthansa for the second leg. Oh, okay. Well, depending on the class that you're flying Lufthansa, but you have high status with United, so you should be able to get into the business lounge without an issue, regardless of the class that you're flying. I just want you to fly first class so you can tape it and show me. So yes, Lufthansa, miles and more. First class, that's it, man. You better show us that first class lounge. I swear, I'll be pissed if I don't see it. But yeah, the Lufthansa Miles and More program. You sign up for that, and you can get all your flight upgrades. You can choose your meals and so on and so forth. And you get 500 points just for saying, okay, send me an advertisement. And you can just cut it off. But that's fine. No other. I haven't had any more airline plans giving me 500 points just to talk to me. So boom. High United status. I bet that really blows the doors off. Hey, from what Lonnie says, he says United really takes care of Star Alliance and United. They take care of their loyal members. It has me curious, especially with the changes coming to Delta, the fact that MQMs, MQSs are going way in favor of MQDs, and they're really going to start, accommodating super large spenders, which I am not, because I use points. Aaron says, don't forget to take advantage of the Porsche transfer at Frankfurt first class to the gate. Lonnie, there you go. See, this is the community. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is why I do what I do. This is how come I have been going live and live. This is for this super critical mass of people. Got a great group of people in here who are willing to help people. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. So January, I have a week left of January, so all my content will still be live. I'm going to start parsing and piecing together, videos and B-roll footage from the trip for a mega blowout for February. But I've seen a lot of places. I got a ton of footage, and I can tell you some of the things that I've learned traveling internationally and how much fun it is. But yeah, but that's about it. Next year we got to do somewhere warm. I can't. We go in January. It's my birthday. It's our anniversary, so we tend to go. But it's cold in Europe, so we're going warm next year. I definitely want to go see it. Want to go see some more cultures, try some more things. So I'm looking forward to it. But with that being said, we're at about 40 minutes. Just want to come on, give you guys a tour of the Sheraton Lounge. Show you guys some of the layout here. When you walk out of the airport, you literally just walk across the street, and it's right here, the Sheraton and the Marriott. I think the Hilton might be a little bit down the way. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Just wanted to say what's up to the people, say what's up to the family. I'll be back. I should be back stateside tomorrow, and then when I get in, I gotta head out to Denver to go do some work, and you know what I mean, pay for all this stuff, and make sure I can actually get the return, so I'm not carrying no balances. Then I got some more work, and then I got, some reviews. I may check out the Fontainebleau, the brand new casino hotel that was being built while we were in Vegas. I may check that out when I'm in Vegas next month. So you never know where I will be. You know what I mean? You can call me Chad's Money Minutes, aka Carmen San Diego. So you know what time it is now. At the 40, we are going to say what I always say, what I mean from the bottom of my heart, and that is, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. I appreciate you. I do not count milestones, because every single one of you who took the time out to join me is a milestone for me. I thank you. I appreciate you so much for being a part of this page, a part of this channel, because without you, there is no me. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and love to all of you. If anyone else is traveling, safe travels. We got a travel advisory for Detroit. So I got some, I used some Avios and got us some $5 flights to position back home. So we're gonna check out and see what it's like there. Grazie mille. That's been my favorite thing. Sendo, peace, Dr. Chad. Joe Barreto, oh man, you came in, Papa. You came in at the end. I'm gonna be heading out here, man. Thank you so much for coming through, though. You came in right at the end. I'm gonna head up and, get some work done. Chit chat with the wife, go over some pictures. She's still like on cloud nine. She said she has to get used to not saying grazie in the States. I said, well, say it. Who cares? You know what I mean? So this trip has been amazing. Thank you, everyone who has participated, who has come with me on this journey. I thank you for everything. But I'm gonna head out, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.